Hello everyone, it is the 27th of December and that does mean Christmas is over and it's time to get ready for the new year, which is the premise of this video. So I feel like last year I didn't bother with the new year. Like, obviously it's my brother's birthday on the 1st of January, so like we did celebrate, but that we only celebrate his birthday. We don't really, like, I think we stay up on New Year's Eve. Literally, like, my mind's gone. Christmas has stolen my mind. Last year I wasn't bothered, but this year I kind of want to just get ready for it. In 2026 I will be turning 20, which is something I don't want to consider, but I think mainly because after Christmas there's stuff everywhere in my room. There's chocolate in front of me. There's literally piles of stuff on the floor. I don't have any walking space. I mean, my room is small at the best of times, but after Christmas it gets even smaller. Tidy my room, organise that bookshelf, because I've just made a DC shelf with my Superman comics and the book that I got for Christmas and some Funko Pops. So I want to also build up my Batmobile to put on that shelf, but I don't know when I'm going to do that. Make up my salt lamp, which I think just means putting the stuff together. I think I have to just, like, I opened the box and I looked at stuff and I thought, okay, that's going to take more brain power than I thought. I need to prepare for the new year and make my New Year's resolutions. So I'm going to focus today on doing as much as that as we can, and then it will probably just roll over into the other days because I don't know how productive I'm going to be, because I don't know. Look at it all. But also, by the way, I read a full book yesterday at my nan's house on Boxing Day, because I deleted TikTok and I don't have anything really on my phone that I was going to look at because I didn't want Stranger Things spoilers. So I was kind of having a very unplugged Christmas, which was actually really good. I really did love that. But I read the whole of the Taskmaster book and it's so good. So anyone who is a fan of Taskmaster, I recommend. Now I have to work out where to home all these items that, like, for example, I've got to build this at some point, but I haven't done it, so I need to now find a home for this box until I've actually completed it, which is always a struggle in a small bedroom. I do think I'm going to have to go through all of my drawers here and just get rid of any fluffy socks that maybe are old, or any actual socks that are old. I've got to go through everything and just double check. I have built the salt lamp and it said to put a mat underneath occasionally because it might sweat. So I just left this on there. I mean, it's not as appealing as I hoped, this mat, but I can always find one that matches the white of my nightstand. But yeah, there we go. I also now want to do my bookshelf because I've got, like, this book to put up, these so obviously in this gap here, which is now my DC shelf, it was my powerless shelf, but I wanted to have my Superman DC shelf, so I now need to basically organise this one again, because these are my fantasy books, my romance books, basically all of it. I mean, this needs to be all done again. It's like one of them big things that you just have to do. I mean, so this is all the toys that were down here, and then I've opened this box and there was so much stuff in there that I just don't need anymore, but I obviously just hid it away. There's a couple things I'm going to try and sell on Vinted, and then other than that, I don't actually, like, they're old, they are withered, they wouldn't sell on Vinted, so I'll have to track them. But yeah, and there's a couple books that I'm thinking maybe charity shop, but I'm going to give that to my nan because I think she goes in there and gives in some books as well, so it is tough out here. But I have cleared 2 shelves, and the only issue is I need to take down all these books here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, obviously that's like already set up, but I think I'm going to remove them all and do them. I've fallen into a bit of a pause, a bit of a stillness. Lots of stuff on my floor, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know where to begin. This is the problem. I don't know where to start with anything. I've just noticed my windows need a bit of a clean, but that's really not my problem right now. Yeah, alright, so I'm thinking, so we've got 2 sections that are kind of like interest sections. They're just like a display shelf, okay? But I have a whole lot of books, and I've got a ton of them. There's like most of the books on the shelf haven't been read, but I really want to do a TBR shelf, like what books I need to read. The issue with that is then I'd be mixing up my fantasy and my romance books. You've got 2 clear shelves. No, wait, no, there's something on the bottom, but there's 2 clear shelves down there, which I didn't actually have in play before, because they were being used up for other things which are now no longer in my room. God, this fringe is not working for me today, but anyway, I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna make a to be read pile, and already read pile, and then I'm gonna work on that. There is not enough room to show you this, but these are the books I've read, or pretty much read. There's some in here that I haven't finished, or like I didn't want to finish. And then these are the books that, oh my god, I have no room. These are the books that I need to read. So I feel like that's a little bit more, but not too much. So I could try. I'm going to try and put them on separate shelves. I feel ill. It's such a challenge. But anyway, the shelves are done. And my room is almost completely tidy. It had to happen, didn't it? It had to happen one day. At least I'm going into the new year with a tidy room. But my god, this has taken a lot out of me. Let's go from the top. So this is my romance. Well, pretty much romance. There is a sneaky... Okay. There's a sneaky fantasy book right here. And obviously, Good Girl's Guide to Murder isn't really a romance. And I don't know about this one because I haven't read it yet. But oh my god, I'm out of breath. But mostly, this is the TBR of my romance section. And then this is the TBR of my fantasy section. And there's a picture of me when I'm struggling. Then I've got my Inside Number 9, Ghosts, and now Taskmaster bit, Superman bit, and then this is all my read book, all the books I've read, as well as like a little. These have got some shower stuff in, and then a whiteboard cleaner, and then down right at the bottom is a section which wasn't going to be visible anyway, so it's just random bits. And then I've put, oh my god, I've put my uni bag there, my ballroom and Latin dance stuff are there, and my toys here, and then I've just got a little bit more to do. I have stubbed my toe on 5 separate occasions today. 5. I just did one of my toes as I was heading. Sorry, that was me checking out my foot just to check I was okay. But 5 separate occasions on different feet. Well, I only have 2 feet, but like each time it was a different one. Anyway, I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm so out of it. But I've literally, the last time I checked my phone, it was 7 p.m. It is now almost 10 p.m. I've been sat binging Stranger Things interviews. I just find the cast are just so funny, but you know, you get into a loop of them, and it's the biggest rabbit hole I fall down is if I watch a show and then they've got interviews, and then I'm in all the interviews. I'm watching them all. Also, I'm pretty sure my room has been properly tidied. I don't know, the last time I spoke to you, because I did get really dizzy after doing it. Literally after the first hour, I was dizzy. Like, I don't know. It takes everything out of you. God, you look at my hair. You can tell I've been laying in bed. So I bought myself this, they're just on Amazon, just a notebook. And I wanted to make Holly's media journal, which is something I wanted to get off my phone, and I wanted to do more physical media. Sorry, I don't know what is happening. I'm so like... Anyway, I wanted to do more actual writing and being critically analytic. A lot of things online, like if, for example, if I watched a TV show, for example, Stranger Things, I can form my own opinions on it, obviously. But when you go online and you see other people's opinions, it is so crazy how easily swayed you can get. And obviously you don't want to admit it, but like, I'll admit it. Sometimes I watch something and I enjoy it, but if other people don't, it does get in your head. So I want to be able to like form my own opinions. I got off TikTok from watching Stranger Things. I actually haven't re-downloaded it after... No, I did. I re-downloaded it once because I wanted to see Dustin and Steve edits. But then I realised I could just go on TikTok on my laptop, and then I won't have the app. And I feel like there's a difference between that, because it's like... if I have the app, it's so easy to scroll. It's like that motion of just keep going. Especially on a phone, and it's portable and it can come with me. But if I just want to just look up fun edits, like I don't want to miss out on edits. They're my favourite part of watching TV. Edits are so crucial for, you know, media. But I think that is how I'm going to be able to get as offline as I can, is if I just do the little things. Like, I saw a TikTok that literally contradicts everything I said, but I saw a TikTok like ages ago where someone said, if you want to go vegan, but you say that you still want to eat chicken nuggets, why don't you go vegan but still eat chicken nuggets? And then I was like, damn, like that makes so much sense. Like, you don't have to do things perfectly to still do something. So yeah, I've been talking for way too long, and that's because my brain is fried and my mouth is moving faster than my brain. It is 2022. No, it's not. Where does that come from? Ew, I don't want it to be 2022. That's awful. It's 2026. Yeah, I'm excited. I have a big thing that I'm attempting this year. I don't know how long this is going to last. Quite frankly, it might not even last until I put this video out. Like, I don't know, but it's going strong so far. And I have deleted TikTok and Instagram, and I'm not aiming for like a completely off my phone life. I don't see that as possible. I don't think it is possible, to be fair, when you think about all the things that you need your phone for, like paying for things sometimes, or just everything. It just seems, I mean, it's the way the world is set up, but I just see that as a step forward, because actually the last few years, actually, I wanted to try to not be online as much, and I never actually made the big leap. It's actually feeling great at the moment. I'm watching more YouTube, which is so good. It's crazy that long form content is now like a good thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I used to always watch YouTube, but then you get into that, like when you are on TikTok a lot, 15 seconds is great, a minute's great, like quick, fast, easy content. And like now there's real value in the actual long videos, which is insane. It's just nice that I'm kind of having to think about things to do. It's been 3 days. I'm talking like this has been a whole month. No, it's been 3 days, but like my brain loves content. Like I love to be always watching something or doing something, and just to kind of be slower and also have to think about other things to do because I can't sit there and scroll. It's been kind of interesting. I fully read a comic book, the compact comic book, Superman Birthright. So good. I didn't realise how good comics were. Like, I was reading it, I was like, that's just like, that's a movie. It actually was really similar to the Superman 2025 film that I really loved. So that might be why I enjoyed it so much. But anyway. But yeah, that's my big thing for 2026. Let's see how offline I can be, but like I still will be online because I'll be on YouTube watching videos and probably still using my phone the same amount of time. We'll see. But yeah, it kind of does scare me though that like we're at the start of a year, and when I see the year, like it seems long now because we're at the start of it. Duh. But like, I don't know. It's also just a weird concept that I shouldn't think about, because when I start thinking too much, that's when I will spiral. But yeah, I'm excited for 2026. I go on placement after I finish second year of uni. I hope it goes well. God, hope it goes well. I actually know that my modules this term are statistics and biology, basically. It's like brain stuff. Oh, it just hurts my soul because these are the two things that I didn't like that much, because like I find it interesting and I do kind of love when I can do the statistics stuff of it, but like, oh, it's just long and it takes a lot of brain power. The lighting has gone really pink. I don't know what's going on. So I want it to be offline. Well, I want to be offline, creative, which I'm a perfectionist, I think, at heart. So that's really difficult for me. Do you know what? It's I always write songs in my bedroom. I'm always singing in my bedroom. Do I share that a lot? No, because I have to get it perfect if anyone else is going to hear it. So it's really difficult, actually. And I try to overcome this by posting like some of my improvised songs or some of my songwriting on Instagram. So if you want to look at that, I'm going to link it below. But I haven't actually looked back on that page because I deleted Instagram, so I don't know what's going on there. I want to go on a trip. That's interesting. Big dreams. I think the two things I have in my brain, right? One day I really want to go to Italy. Just because I don't know why in my head I've just romanticized it so much, and it probably literally won't be anything that I'm thinking, but just kind of, I've not been many places, so I guess broaden my horizons. I don't know. And two, I love the countryside so much, so maybe even just to go somewhere in the countryside. And I'm going to be 20 this year, which I don't really hold too much value to numbers. In the sense that, like, in my head, I don't know what age I am. Does that make sense? And for so long of my life, I was like, oh, I act so, like, young. Or, like, I don't do things when other people do them. Like, when people hit milestones in their life, I'm lagging. Do you know? And it's just, like, for so long, I was like, when do I actually grow up? And I feel like, literally in the last year, I was like, oh, I was doing more stuff that, like, you know, I went on my first trip without my family, to Dublin with my friends. And I was like, oh, okay, independency. Can do that. And it's just like, things will happen when they happen, but I spent so much time worrying about when they will happen. So what I need to do is not care. So that is why I'm disassociating myself from my age, because I don't think that should define what I should be doing. Because if I think about the fact that 20 is quite significant. I have not probably done anything that most people have done at the age of 20. I just be living my life. But like, that's just because I'm me. And I don't think that matters. But I think it's taken me till literally only recently to realise that it's okay to be lagging behind. And to be fair, is there even a behind? Like, can you even be behind? Because I just see life as life. This is getting so meta. What's going on? But you know what I mean? Life is life. Who cares? Just do what you want to do at the end of the day. Unless it's bad. But obviously I'm not endorsing anything. Anyway. Yeah. I just think, you know, at least I'm going into this year without any expectation of what I need to have done by, you know, because everyone has that kind of, I should really have done that. If it's got a should in it, I can't be putting that on my resolutions. It needs to be something that I do just because I want to do it, or like it's gonna happen naturally or whatever. But yeah, my dreams for this year is just be offline, be present, be yourself, be into whatever, like, if you have an interest, follow that. Bang, boom, big up 2026. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go now. Ugh, damn, 2026,